Leanne Cates of Keller Williams Realty, and I would love to welcome you to 1417A Otay Street. This little house is nestled sweetly into the South Englewood neighborhood of East Nashville, and it's got all kinds of features that I'm excited to show you today. So come on inside and let's see what we've got. This beautiful East Nashville home was built by David Weekley Homes. It features hardwoods on the main floor, stainless steel appliances in the kitchen, and beautiful finishes throughout, as well as a fully fenced backyard. The beautiful master bedroom located on the main level has an amazing ensuite master bath with a huge walk-in master spa-like shower.
You'll find
The upstairs bonus room provides plenty of light and easy access and can be used as a bonus room for entertainment, for a toy room, playroom, media room, or even an office as the current sellers have utilized. Both secondary bedrooms located upstairs feature large walk-in closets. The bathroom attached to the upstairs bedrooms has granite countertops, double vanity, and a step-in shower tub combination. The home features hardwood floors throughout the main floor, and one of the best features of the entire home is the wall of 4x6 windows with privacy blinds custom built for each window. The home is full of natural light throughout. One of my favorite parts of this home is how bright and happy it is. The back of the home features a covered patio with railing and a staircase leading down to the oversized backyard that has been fully fenced. For a home in East Nashville, this is a wonderful sized yard to have friends and family over, cook out, or anything else that you can imagine. David Weekley Homes are known for their green construction. The advanced framing with 2x6 exterior walls allows for nearly 50% more insulation and a quieter, more energy efficient home. Features such as fresh air ventilation, combustion safety, and interior moisture management are just a few of the ways that David Weekley Homes set themselves apart from all other builders in the area. You will feel right at home in the warmth of this HPR property located in an ever-growing part of town in South Englewood. Thank you for taking a few minutes of your day to spend with me here at this virtual open house and learn a little bit more about my property here on Otay Street. If you or your agent would like to reach out to me about a showing, feel free to do so at leannecates@kw.com, or you can reach me at www.yourrelationshiprealtor.com.
Hey, I'm Haley Rantia, and this is how we do it in the Nashville Loop.
I call Mama's a song that really is about connecting with, I guess, back to what grounds you when life shakes you up. I think we all, literally and figuratively, when the life gets out of control, when the world starts getting out of control and you feel a little unbalanced or a little unscaled and you can't quite figure out where home base is, I think we all want to call Mama and we want to connect to something that really matters and something that really grounds us and something that really makes us stop and reflect on who we are, and what our North Star is, and what our principles are. And I think that that's what this song Mama's all about. It's tough to find a song that has sort of an existential view on how everyone feels, but also has a very personal feeling to it and a very personal message to it. And I think Mama really does all of those things. I mean, more than ever, I think that people are reaching out on Zoom and on FaceTime and trying to connect a little bit more and being more nostalgic about the people they love and the people they knew and the people who really stabilized them in their lives. And I think that that's what this song's all about. And I think that that's why it's a perfect time for this song.
Hey, this is Craig Morgan. Have you ever wondered which Opry star you're most like? Go to circleplus.com/OpryStar to find out. Listen, if I take it and it turns out to be Blake, do I get to sing with Gwen?
Hello and welcome to Circle Sessions. I'm Nan Kelly. We're getting excited for the top of the hour. Opry Live, starring Keith Urban, Kelsey Ballerini, and Morgan Evans, coming up in just a few minutes. But right now, we're going to kick it off and spend some time with a man who is super busy. Heck, I'm just lucky to have him in the house virtually. Lee Brice joins us.
Oh my goodness, thank you for having me. It's always good to see your face and be a part.
You too. I think it's been a few years. First off, how's the family? How's everybody doing? Sarah and the kids, you guys okay?
Yeah, they're doing great. We've been getting a lot of extra time together these days than we normally would have. Normally I'd be gone on the road and home a couple days a week, and now it's home every day a week. So
well, how is that? I mean, we're all in a serious pandemic. We know what's going on in the world. It's kind of shut down, lots of sadness, lots of grief, but some joy, no doubt, for you to be with your kids on a daily basis. I mean, paint the picture of what life is like on the Brice farm every day.
Well, first of all, you're right about that. I mean, I think about so many folks that are kind of, they're literally stuck in a big city up in their apartment, and it's been a whole different story of what I've had to do. And so I just feel so blessed to be able to go, okay, we wake up at the house and we could take a drive out to the farm or something. And we're kind of been back and forth from there. So we're like, what are we going to do today? Well, we'll do some schoolwork and we'll go to the farm, and then we'll come back home and we'll, but at least we've had that. And so I've actually had time with them to do a lot of things that I always wanted to do that my dad did with me, and not have to rush it in, little things, hooking up a trailer, teaching them how to run a tiller handle on a John boat, plant a garden, pick broccoli, all little things like that I don't have to rush through right now. We can really say, well, if we don't get to that today, we'll get, drive a stick shift. I mean, all kind of stuff. And really, you think you know your kids until you're with them 24/7, like no school, no break, no go to some other party's house. And then you get like a whole nother level of like down on their level. So I've learned a lot, and it's a blessing for me. We definitely miss work and miss playing, and we need to go to work. But I've been trying to take advantage of it.
What's the one thing that kind of shocked you that you did learn that you'll always carry with you through this as a positive of this strife in the world?
Well, I can tell you right now, even when doing something you love, playing music, writing songs, there can be times when you're beat up and you're tired, and you can think to yourself, man, gosh, I don't know if I feel like doing this show tonight, and that'll never happen again. I can promise you that. It just makes you appreciate the things, everything, even things that aren't great, like being able to go play music for a living. Makes you appreciate being able to get in your car and, go down the street and pick up donuts for breakfast. You know what I mean? So the appreciation factor of what we have that we take for granted every day is one thing that will stick with me for forever,
Yeah, I agree. We just had the donut conversations moments before we came on camera. Charlie and I did that yesterday. And I can imagine, too, that being, isolated or quarantined, with your own thoughts, your own creative juices flowing in there, I want to kick off this time with you with bringing in a friend who kind of shared that collaboration of, hey, we've got some creative thoughts about the time in this world. We want to bring in Dallas Davidson, who you guys just wrote a song that's just was released called Hey World. Hey, Dallas.
Hey, Nan. How you doing? It's good to see everybody today.
Good to see you, too. You guys have a big history. Before we hear the song, Hey World, how many songs have you guys written together, Dallas, some big hits?
Well, I Don't Dance was a pretty good one, Lee, but had, I don't know how many songs we've written. I think we probably had 4 or 5 that made it on Lee's albums, and this one of them girls is one that's screaming up the chart, and it's fun to be a part because I consider Lee a dear friend of mine and has been for a long time now, probably about 15 years, and it's fun to write with Lee, and we do pretty good together.
I think you do pretty darn well together. What do you think it is that is the chemistry? I know not all writers click, not all writers gel. You get into a room with somebody and you're like, I got nothing. What is it for you, Lee, with Dallas that you guys have written these big hits and have done so well together as co-writers?
Well, I think one big thing is you got to enjoy being in a room with somebody. You know, I mean, I've been in a room with some people who we weren't the same person at all. And sometimes that can work maybe in a marriage or something like that. But in a room, you got to enjoy being around them. And, you know, like Dallas said, we've been friends for so long. In fact, we were friends before we ever really started to write together. We probably haven't actually written as many songs. We haven't written as many songs together as I have with other people. But we have a pretty high percentage of quality. And, man, there's just something about getting in a room with Dallas and we just kind of click on the same level of, we're from the same type places, you know. He's from Georgia, I'm from South Carolina. You know, we have a lot of the same things. We grew up with some of the same music. So, you know, on some level, we just kind of are on the same page when it comes to writing music, you know.
Musical brothers, I guess. We've got a whole lot more with Lee Brice and Dallas Davidson, so stick around. Circle Sessions will return.
You're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown. When you've got worries, all the noise and the hurry seems to help, I know. Downtown, just listen to the music of the traffic in the city. Linger on the sidewalk where the neon signs are pretty. How can you lose? The lights are much brighter there. You can forget all your troubles, forget all your cares, and go downtown. Things will be great when you're downtown. No finer place for sure. Downtown, yeah. Downtown, everything's waiting for you.
Hanging out right now, waiting for the top of the hour for the Grand Ole Opry. Opry Live coming up with Morgan Evans, Kelsey Ballerini, and Keith Urban. But I am enjoying myself thoroughly right now, hanging out with Lee Brice and Dallas Davidson, talking music, new music that just came out called Hey World. Well, let's start out, since I've got you both here, got you both with a guitar. How do you write with somebody in the middle of the night and then go cut the song the next day? And I'm talking about that single that is screaming up the charts right now, One of Them Girls. Tell that story of how you got all these guys together and then just recorded this big single the next day.
Well, pretty simply, I had like 3 songs picked out, and I figured one of these 3 we were okay with being the first single coming off this record. So that's why we were going in early, and we had a big session set up with all the players ready to go, but we didn't know which one. So we said, let's just go cut 3 of them. But the night before, I sort of always sometimes I get that old school feeling of inspiration. Like, I feel like writing a song tonight or today or whatever time. And it was late. It was probably 9 o'clock, or 10 o'clock when I picked the phone and I called Ashley, said, hey, y'all want to write a song? I know it's late. And I know both of them are cool with like staying up and writing songs if the moment hits. And I was going in to record the next morning at 9 o'clock. And we were going in not to necessarily just get that first single or nothing like that. We felt the inspiration and we said, let's go do it and see what happens. And honestly, when we got over there to Ashley's place, it wasn't some huge inspirational idea like I don't dance or something. It wasn't, but it sure turned into something so groovy that the next morning when my co-producers heard it when I think I sent it to them at like 3 or 4 a.m. that when we finished a little work tape on it, they said, well, crap, we got to cut this. So it knocked off 2 of the songs that we recorded, and we spent the time to record this one. And then that afternoon, the label heard it and they were like, this is the first single. So it went from not being in existence, you know, at 9 o'clock at night to the next night, you know, 4 o'clock the next afternoon. It was the first single. So that's just a kind of a Cinderella story to me. I mean, at least that's how I remember it, Dallas. It was a flash.
Do you mind waking up in the middle of the night to write a song?
If Lee calls me any time of the day or night, I'm coming. I promise.
Will you do One of Them Girls? I love the melody. I love the video. I love the fact that you recorded the video several months ago before all of this hit. And it really is timely, as it always is, to showcase our first responders, but especially this time in our life, showcasing that beautiful firefighter on the video. But I'd love it if you would sing for us, Lee. Would you pick a little bit of One of Them Girls?
Absolutely. I'll see if I can't get through this. Like I said, it's a little different here. We've been playing some shows, and I say shows, but I'm just looking at a camera or looking at a computer, so it's a little different. But we'll see what we can do here. Are you one of them girls that peels off the Bud Light label? Just might run the pool table, roll your eyes if I call you an angel. Ain't you one of them girls? Ask you to dance, you say no. Just to see how far I'll go. The song comes on and your eyes close. That's when I know, yeah. You got your heart on lockdown. You got a wall I gotta knock down. I kinda wanna do a shot now. Come on now. You one of them girls that ain't trying to meet nobody. You're just here for the party. If I'm wrong, then stop me. You're one of them girls that ain't handing out your number. You like to make us want you. You like to make us wonder. You one of them girls, 'cause I'm one of them boys. Trade his whole world, his whole world. One of them girls who likes to act all quiet, sexy, not even trying. Yeah, you know I ain't lying. Damn right, you one of them girls. Broke every heart in your hometown. On the day you rolled out, God, I'm all wishing on stars now. Have I found one of them girls that ain't trying to meet nobody? You're just here for the party. If I'm wrong, then stop me. You're one of them girls that ain't handing out your number. You like to make us want you. You like to make us wonder. You're one of them girls, 'cause I'm one of them boys. Trade his whole world, his whole world. One of them girls. Ooh. Yeah, you're one of them girls. I wanna put my lips on, hold all night long, write a little love song. One of them girls that ain't trying to meet nobody. You're just here for the party. If I'm wrong, then stop me. Yeah, you one of them girls that ain't handing out your number. You like to make us want you. You like to make us wonder. If you're one of them girls, 'cause I'm one of them boys. Trade his whole world, whole world. One of them girls, one of them girls.
We're going to visit more with Lee and Dallas, but stick around. Circle Sessions will be right back.
Bobby Bones here. This is Circle Network, the country music and lifestyle network that you've been waiting for. We're already in your city, so the question is, how do you find us? Well, it's simple. Go to circleplus.com, click How to Watch, and enter your zip code. We will tell you which digital channel we're on, how to rescan your TV to find it, if you'll need an antenna, and if Circle is available from your cable provider. So when you look for Circle, you'll find us. It'll be awesome. And when you do, trust me, our shows are kind of like potato chips. You won't be able to stop at just one.
At the top of the hour, the Grand Ole Opry is hitting the streets live with Kelsey Ballerini, Morgan Evans, and Keith Urban. But right now, we're live with Dallas Davidson and Lee Brice, hanging out, talking music and grooving with the fellas. You know, Dallas, with all the 35 #1 hits that you've written, I can only imagine that you're sitting there smirking just a little bit because that's a cool tune.
Dallas can smirk now.
Hey, you just killed that, by the way. And man, hearing Lee sing one of your songs is always a treat because he's such a good singer. And he just can deliver those lyrics, and it's just I was just sitting here soaking that in as like a fan. I mean, that was super cool. Good job, Lee. That you just killed that.
Well, speaking of singers, Dallas has got he's got a bunch of number ones. Number one, he works hard and he's talented. He's a great writer, but this man can sing too. He should have his own albums out. He should have his own records out. But I guess he's so good at writing. He said, "Well, I'll just stay home and hang out with the kids and write songs." Dallas has got that groove. It's like I can go in and find me some drums and come up with some grooves and stuff, but you don't need nothing. Just Dallas singing creates a groove, and that's a big part of one of them girls is just how he lays a word in there, and it just grooves. It's like I just want to do this.
I know, we all were. But hey, don't discount the grooveness that you have, Mr. Bryce. Who's Aunt Henrietta, and how does she kind of plant the groove in you?
Well, Aunt Henry is my mother's oldest sister. There's a bunch of sisters, and there's one boy, and his name is Boy, Uncle Boy, just so you know, because he was the only boy. But Aunt Henry was the oldest of all the sisters, and she was the only one who learned how to play. And she'd play piano, and they'd sing gospel songs, all of them, and it's unbelievable, actually. They made records when they were little kids and stuff. To this day, they sing, we sing, and everybody sings, but we watch them because it's very special. But Aunt Henry has got a whole nother level of like soul. And I don't want to, my aunts, they're kind of like this. Aunt Henry's like, nuh-uh. Come on now. Come on. Woo. She's got a little bit of soul in her. You know what I'm saying? So she was something for me even because I was soaking in music when I was a baby. When I was sitting around, but when I turned 5 or 6 or 7, she taught me a middle C and an F and a G, and like I was playing in front of the whole church and singing because of her, But she's got the groove in her, so that's probably where I got it from. But the whole family's kind of musical when it comes to singing, but she's the one who had an instrument, and it really, her piano I sat at all the time and just picked around on it, even when I was 2 or 3. So.
Well, you can tell you both are eat up with the groove.
Eat up. I like that.
We do have the Opry coming up here at the top of the hour. Morgan Evans, Kelsey Ballerini, and Keith Urban. It's going to be a big night at the Grand Ole Opry. I know both of you have played that stage before. I'd love to. Lee, do you remember the first time you played the Opry stage? And can you share that imagery with us? Yeah,
one of the main thing that stands out, because every time I play there, I get like extremely nervous. It's really weird. Like it's different than any moment of any time, of any place I play. But so that obviously happened. But I do remember I played this new song that I had written that I had known, but the whole world didn't know yet, that one of my heroes had just recorded and was about to release. But I played it just me and my guitar, and my co-writer Kyle, he got on the piano, and we got the band off the stage, and I just played this song kind of acoustically, and we got a big standing ovation. It was called More Than a Memory, and Garth Brooks put it out, soon after that, and it was a huge thing for me. And literally one of my heroes growing up. And in the Opry, in that moment, because I was so nervous, I'm like, I just hope they like me okay, like just a little bit. But when they stood to their feet, it was kind of quiet after the song was over. And then it was like, it kind of erupted a little bit. And I thought, well, that's a feeling I want to feel a lot. So let's keep trying this over and over again. So that was a special moment for me. I can imagine the feeling standing in that sacred circle. Dallas, you've done it, right?
My first experience was Opry at the Ryme, and Lee was there. So it was actually the Trailer Park Revival, we call it. Remember that, Lee?
Yeah.
So me and Lee and Jamie Johnson, Randy Houser, Rob Hatch, and Wade Battle. And we did Will the Circle Be Unbroken all together. So that was my first experience. And, of course, I will never forget that.
Yes, those are the common words that every artist that has been on that stage will never forget their first time on that sacred stage. It's coming up here in just a few minutes, but right now we'll be right back.
When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown. When you've got worries, all the noise and the hurry seems to help, I know. Downtown, just listen to the music of the traffic in the city. Linger on the sidewalk where the neon signs are pretty. How can you lose? The lights are much brighter there. You can forget all your troubles, forget all your cares, and go downtown. Things will be great when you're downtown. No finer place for sure. Downtown, yeah. Downtown, everything's waiting for you.
Back to Circle Sessions. I'm Dan Kelly, hanging out with Dallas Davidson and Lee Brice, talking new music, grooving, and what's going on while they're quarantining during this pandemic. Well, you guys just released, or Lee, you just released this week a song that you guys collaborated on about what we're all going through as a world. And I know your fans, you know, when you gave them just a sneak peek at what you guys wrote called Hey World, everybody is just chomping at the bit to have it. It just, you know, and listening to it, to me, as just a person who loves music, there were just a couple of lines in that song that were just touching and gives you peace. And I would love to see if you would sing the song Hey World, and then paint the picture of how you came to be inspired to write this, both you and Dallas.
Well, I could say, let me start because, you know, we had a co-write set up and we were going to do this Zoom write, you know, like this. And I was like, I don't know how this is going to really work. I don't know if it's going to be good or okay or bad. I don't know. But, you know, it started off good because Dallas just came in with an emotion and a whole couple first lines and an idea that really fit with what's going on. So I just want to say, it's like, you know, country music or really any kind of music, people, when you're going through something sad or something hard, people want to hear one of two things. They either want to hear something fun or something that gets their mind off of it. But sometimes people want to hear something that lets them dive into their emotion and be honest about it and not have to like apologize for being in that moment. And so when Dallas said what he said, and I was like, well, we just have to dive into that emotion and let's not try to like butter it up and do anything else to it. Let's just be honest. And so I'm just thankful that he came in that day with this, and you know, our co-writer Adam Will was there, and we all just had a great day on that Zoom write that we had never really done a whole lot of. But Dallas, I want you to tell them where this actually just came from, and it just makes so much sense.
Yeah, it's a really cool story. My son Dallas Jr., you know, everybody was glued to their TVs and watching, you know, coronavirus, and it's got the death count up there, the case count up there. And my 5-year-old son walked up to me and he said, Daddy, he said, will you please turn the news off? It scared me. And when he told me that, I just went, oh, wow. It didn't even occur to me how this is affecting my son. And I said, buddy, I am sorry. I will turn it off right now. And I walked out on my front porch and I poured myself a glass of wine, and I'm down at St. Simon's Island, Georgia, where I've been quarantining. And I'm looking at these live oak trees with Spanish moss hanging off of them. And I just thought, hey, world, you know, just leave me alone. This family's in here. I got my little baby. I got a 6-month-old son and my beautiful, sweet wife. And this is all I need. And that was the idea I brought in the room. And typically when I jump in there with Lee, I want to write a one of them girls smash that flies out the radio, but it was the day to write that song, and Lee was keened into it too, because he'd been, you know, dealing with the same thing, and those that I don't want to turn on the TV. There's nothing but bad news on. That just kicked the whole thing.
Well, Lee, there's no better setup than that. Would you play Hey World for us?
Yes, ma'am, I will. I'd be glad to. Hey world, leave me alone. I don't want to turn on the TV. Ain't nothing but bad news on. The rain can wait for another day. This heart's worn out, had all it can take. Hey world, leave me alone. Don't call me up today, I won't be picking up the phone. I'm gonna sit here on this porch swing, listen to the pines sing. Everything I need right here at home. Hey world, leave me alone. Hey world, I just need some space. Could you give me a minute to catch my breath today? I don't need that long, and you ain't going nowhere. So if you don't mind, if you don't care, hey world, leave me alone. Don't call me up today, I won't be picking up the phone. I'm gonna sit here on this porch swing, listen to the pines sing. Everything I need's right here at home. Hey world, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Hey, hey, hey world, leave me alone. Don't call me up today, I won't be picking up that phone. I'm gonna sit here on this porch swing, listen to the pines sing. Everything I need's right here at home. Hey world, leave me up. Hey world, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Lee, Dallas, that's beautiful.
But he's making me tear up. He better quit that now. Stop it.
I know. I think my favorite line in the song is, you know, even though we're all separated and even though we're all longing to get back out in the world, every one of us, everything we need is right here at home. I mean, that to me, you know, I'm sitting here surrounded by snorting dogs and cats, and I've got my great husband here helping us do this, and you know, everything we need in our life is tucked away in our hearts and in our houses, and I love that. That's my favorite line of the whole song. We cannot thank you guys enough. We wish you well, stay safe with your families, and we hope to see you guys back on the road sometime soon. Until then, we'll just keep enjoying that great music, okay?
Thanks for having me.
See y'all on the
Thank
Opry.
you. Yeah, stay tuned. The Grand Ole Opry is coming up next.
I wake up feeling in my soul I'm living someone else's life. I'm turning into concrete,
harder than these city streets where no one seems to care if I'm alive. I gotta get it right. Gotta get it right. Oh yeah. There's a place that I know where they all know me. I gotta get back now to the ones who love me. Wrap myself around you, never let you go. There's nothing in the world that feels like the place that I know where they all know me. Gotta get back now to the ones who love me. Wrap myself around you, never let you go. There's nothing in the world that feels like coming home. Coming home to the grand old Opry. Hey. My mind's heavy and I can't sleep, and not even the memory is good enough to get me through the night. I'm longing for the real thing, of people who know the real me, and all the ways to love me back to life. I gotta get it right. Oh, I just gotta get it right. You know what I mean now. Hey. 'Cause it's a place that I know where they all know me. I gotta get back now to the ones who love me. Wrap myself around you, never let you go. There's nothing in the world that feels like the place that I know where they all know me. I gotta get back now to the ones who love me. Wrap myself around you, never let you go. There's nothing in the world that feels like coming home. Oh yeah, coming home. I'm coming home, yeah. And I know it's only one call away, but it's not the same. I know it's only a phone call away, but it's not the same. I know it's only one call away, but it's just not the same. I just can't wait to see your face properly. You know what I'm talking about at home. 'Cause it's a place that I know where they all know me. I gotta get back now to the ones who love me. Wrap myself around you, never let you go. There's nothing in the world, nothing in the world. Hey, I'm feeling lost in all the madness. I need somewhere to ease my mind. Sidewalks filled with different faces, so many places, but there's none like mine. I'm coming home.
Well, that was amazing, and we're just getting started. Welcome to Opry Live on Circle Network, where we bring you live country music every week. Tonight, we're lucky to be in the skillful hands of three amazing artists, Keith Urban, Kelsey Ballerini, and Morgan Evans. I'm Bobby Bones, and if you love country music, you have come to the right place, the Circle Network. We're not only the TV home of the Opry, but also country music's new home 7 days a week. So what are you waiting for? Circle Network is in your city. Go to circleplus.com or your cable guide to find out where. If you're on Dish, you'll find the Opry on channel 102. And I can't say it enough, thanks to the Mayor's Office and Vanderbilt Medical Center for continuing their guidance to keep us safe and healthy so we can bring you great music every Saturday night, the Opry way. And believe me, there is no better example of the art of country music than these three ridiculously talented artists right there. So I'm excited. Live from the Opry stage, three friends of mine. Here's Keith Urban, Kelsey Ballerini, and Morgan Evans. The circle remains unbroken.
Bobby, how you doing? It's so nice to be at the Opry tonight. Thank you everybody for joining in, tuning in. This is really nice to be on this hallowed circular piece of history right here tonight. Especially to be joined by a couple of good friends of mine. Of course, right here is Morgan Evans. He's going to be singing a little bit later on. And right here, Kelsey Ballerini, my touring partner.
Yeah.
And we've known each other a while. It's nice for you to be here tonight. I'm nervous. What can I say?
I'm nervous too.
Super
I was
nervous.
just thinking that.
I don't know why.
I mean, I'm
Just
always
saying.
nervous to play this stage.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's no different tonight.
But it's nice to be here. I'm glad you guys are here because the company's really good.
Well, I think I can speak for both of us when I say that you are such a big part and reason that we artists and songwriters. So it's an honor for us to be on the stage with you. So
Thank you.
yeah.
Sing us something. Kelsey.
Wow. I was really interested to see what it was going to feel like to be in here without these pews full, and it's still magic. It still sounds good and feels rich and feels special. So that just shows how special this place is. It's really great to be here. This is the first show I've played since I put out an album a couple months ago now. And on this album, you know how you kind of think through different songs and you picture them live and you picture where they're going to ring and where they're going to kind of have their moments. And there was this one song that I put on this album specifically to play on this stage. And so this is the first time that I get to play it, and I get to play it on this stage. So I'm really excited. This is called A Country Song, and Morgan's going to help me play it. You ready, babe?
I think so.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
When I need to put my feet back on the ground, I go back to my hometown. When I need a night to act my age, me and my friends stay out too late. And when I need to feel good in my skin, I drop everything and run to him. When nothing makes sense but I need to talk, that's when I call my mom. But I wanna write a country song when nothing's gentle on my mind, and I'm needing something strong, and I'm almost out of wine. When I get so lonesome, my truth gets told some, whether it's right or wrong. I stay up all night, done it my whole life. Sometimes you gotta write a country song, yeah. Got me through the drama with my ex, the first time that I had sex, the day the word divorce got really real, my first year in Nashville. Maybe it's 'cause of my raising or what my parents were playing, but when I feel my heart breaking, no hesitation, I go and write a country song when nothing's gentle on my mind, and I'm needing something strong, and I'm almost out of wine. When I get so lonesome, my truth gets told some, whether it's right or wrong. I stay up all night, done it my whole life. Sometimes you gotta write a country song about love, about lies, about my baby's truck. Real life, that's the stuff, yeah. First kiss, last call, bad breaking ups. My life, that's what makes me write a country song when nothing's gentle on my mind, and I'm needing something strong. And now I'm out of wine, yeah. When I get so lonesome, my truth gets told some, whether it's right or wrong. Gets me every time. Story of my life, there ain't nothing like a country song. A country song.
That was fun.
I feel like we need to cheer really
I
loudly
know
for each
that.
other to
Yeah.
make up for the silence.
How about it, Morgan Evans?
How about it, man? It's so good to be here. I guess one of the best things about this whole lockdown is that Kelsey and I have been able to spend a bunch of time together
True.
playing music, specifically lately, which has been super fun. And it's always an honor, as these guys have just said, to stand on this stage, or sit on this stage. But to be
playing with you, Kelsey, and to be sitting next to you doing your Keith Urban thing. It's like, it's amazing. And I hope you guys out there at home are enjoying this tonight as much as I am. I'm going to play you my first single. This is a song called Kiss Somebody. Sometimes you gotta drink about somebody, but that ain't gonna bring them back. Sometimes you gotta cry and miss somebody. Yeah, we've all felt like that. It's something that you gotta get over, but you just can't get over. Sometimes you gotta kiss somebody in the back of a cab or on a subway train. Times you gotta kiss somebody on a midnight street in the summer rain. If you're wishing you were with somebody, you don't wanna go home when it's closing time. If you wanna kiss somebody, baby, I got somebody in mind. You can kiss like your heart ain't never been broke. Kind of lips that your lips get your eyes closed. I know what you're going through, 'cause I wanna kiss somebody too. I wanna kiss somebody like you. I wanna kiss somebody like you. Sometimes you try to fix somebody just to find out they'll never change. So you go out and meet somebody, makes you feel the way you thought you'd never feel again. Sometimes you gotta kiss somebody in the back of a cab or on a subway train. Times you gotta kiss somebody on a midnight street in the summer rain. If you're wishing you were with somebody, you don't wanna go home when it's closing time. If you wanna kiss somebody, baby, I got somebody in mind. Kiss like your heart ain't never been broke. Kind of lips that your lips get your eyes so closed. I know what you're going through, 'cause I wanna kiss somebody too. I wanna kiss somebody like you. I'll kiss somebody like you. Yeah. Girl loses boy, the best remedy is girl meets boy, girl. Don't make it harder than it has to be. Come and lay one on me. You can kiss like your heart ain't never been broke. Kind of lips that your lips get your eyes to close. Yeah, I know what you're going through. Well, I do. So come on and kiss somebody in the back of a cab or on a subway train. Come on and kiss somebody on a midnight street in the summer rain. You're wishing you were with somebody, you don't wanna go home when it's closing time. If you wanna kiss somebody, baby, I got somebody in mind. You can kiss like your heart ain't never been broke. Kind of lips that your lips get your eyes so closed. I know what you're going through, 'cause I wanna kiss somebody too. I wanna kiss somebody like you. I wanna kiss somebody like you. I wanna kiss somebody. Come on, we'll be back.
Tonight's Opry performance is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Let's get back to nature.
All right, so we're here. It's another week. We're super glad you're with us, and I'll encourage you as we start, hit share if you're watching on Facebook, and let all your friends know that you're watching something pretty cool and they can check it out too. So, you know, a lot of the questions that I get is, hey, what's it like performing in an empty Opry house? And honestly, you know, it's different for every one of the artists that comes out. What happened before the show today is Kelsey and Morgan got here, and, you know, it's not that they're not used to playing for no one, because they'll practice at home, right? But you're playing in a massive space with no one listening. But you're also inside a place that's really important to you, where Kelsey's a member of the Opry now. So every artist comes in, it's just a little different every single time for them, and it was interesting to watch them to kind of rehearse and get ready today. I do want to bring up that tonight's Verizon Pay It Forward Live, they've joined us as a partner again. We're so happy for that in our live stream. Verizon wants to encourage everyone to support the small businesses in each of your communities that matter most to you. Like, we're all here to help each other. One way you can support small businesses that are local to you, head to verizon.com/payitforwardlive and purchase gift cards that support small businesses in your area. Let's help them when they need it the most. People always help you. You can help out folks too. For example, Muletown Coffee in Columbia, Tennessee. Let me give you a shout out. And if you guys ever come to watch the Opry, when you come, not if, but when you come and when the crowds are here again, go check out Muletown Coffee. It's a fantastic place. Or I put Peter's Sushi too. You may see some members of Little Big Town hanging out at Peter's Sushi. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to ruin their spot, but that's the deal there. I can't hear her in my ear. Will you tell me? Okay, cool. Thank you. Also, Opry Barn Blue for grads. So what you're going to see is this here turn blue later on. And just know that here in Nashville, landmarks are going blue to celebrate the accomplishments of the graduates. So tonight, for one song, and you'll see it coming up in a little bit, and it'll make sense too when it does happen, the Opry is turning the barn blue for all the grads here. So it'll be pretty cool, and you'll know what's happening too while it's happening. So you can also reach out and post a comment. I'm going to read some of those later. And just share with your friends. You know, for me, this is an exciting one because, you know, these are three close friends of mine that not only do we do country music stuff together, we also hang out socially. And it's always fun to hang out, and a lot of us aren't able to get to work, and it's really cool to bring this to you tonight. So I'm going to go back to the stage now from the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville, Tennessee. Here they are once again.
I'm not sure what everybody's doing this summer. You guys are playing board games, apparently. Yes. Here's what I'm doing. I can't sleep. Ain't a sleep coming. I'm just lying here thinking about you. I'm in deep, falling deep into the picture in my mind of everything we're gonna do. Over at the lake, down by the river, you can feel it start to rise. Wanna jump in my car, go wherever you are, 'cause I need you by my side. It's gonna be a long, hot summer. We should be together with your feet up on the dashboard now, singing along with the radio, such a beautiful sound. And when you say my name in the middle of the day, I swear I see the stars come out. When you're holding my hand in the back of my mind, I'm just waiting on the sun to go down. I gotta be the one who knows just what to do. And you brown sky, I just messed up my own song. I gotta be the one. See, normally we'd be like, you guys sing, but there's nobody singing. The one who knows just what to do to you. Bobby's singing though. One chance of meeting you, walking by me on the street, and I said hi. That was the beginning of my heart spinning like his wheels in my head tonight. It's gonna be a long, hot summer. We should be together with your feet up on the dashboard now, singing along with the radio, such a beautiful sound. But when you say my name in the middle of the day, I swear I see the stars come out. When you're holding my hand in the back of my mind, I'm just waiting on the sun to go down. The sun to go down. Well, the only place that I wanna be is where you are. 'Cause any more than a heartbeat away is just too far away. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's gonna be a long, hot summer. We should be together with your feet up on the dashboard now. All I really want is more than this moment right now. When you say my name in the middle of the day, I swear I see the stars come out. And when you're holding my hand and I'm looking look into your eye. I swear it looks like you're waiting on a sun to go down. The sun to go down. And I swear it looks like you're waiting on a sun to go down. Waiting on a sun to go down. Thank you.
Come on.
It's like rehearsal at the Bluebird.
It is.
All right.
Kind of feels like we're back on tour. A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Except he wasn't here for the whole
He was
tour.
out for a little
Bits
bit
and
of
pieces of it.
Bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Feels like some of the tour. I feel like I need to say, if you're watching this and you are a frontline fighter of this pandemic and you are an essential worker or you're a doctor or you're a nurse, thank you. I hope you're hearing that a lot. I hope you feel that deeply. You deserve to be showered with gratitude for the rest of eternity. So I hope you hear that from me and everyone on the stage. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes.
The closest I can get to cheersing you is to play this next song. So consider this my cheers to you on this Saturday evening from the Grand Ole Opry. Here we go.
It ain't my fault, so don't blame me. I swear I just came here to unwind and have one drink. The way it looks ain't what you think. This Cabernet has a way of vanishing on me. There's a hole in the bottle, leaking all this wine. It's already empty, it ain't even supper time. Honey, no, I don't miss him. In fact, it slipped my mind. There's a hole in the bottle. Why? I keep my cool, I play by all the rules, yeah. And I swear 10 minutes ago that bottle was full. So I won't cry about love gone wrong, 'cause tears would water down this ruby red I'm sipping on. There's a hole in the bottle, leaking all this wine. It's already empty, it ain't even supper time. Honey, no, I don't miss him. In fact, it slipped my mind. There's a hole in the bottle of wine. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Come on.
I went and got a new one, 'cause the other one was broken. Now this one's halfway gone, and it's barely even open. There's a hole in the bottle, leaking all this wine. It's already empty, it ain't even supper time. Honey, no, I don't miss him. In fact, it slipped my mind. There's a hole in the bottle of wine. You can't ask me where it's going, but I can't even find the hole in the bottle of wine.
Cheers, y'all.
Tonight's Opry performance is in association with Shriners Hospitals for Children.
You guys are sending lots of messages, so I have the iPad up. I want to say to Kayleen Pittaway watching in Melbourne, Australia. It's Sunday morning there, so appreciate you watching on the stream here. Also, Michelle Murphy from Australia. We got a big Australian presence tonight from you guys watching and obviously from on the stage too. Also, Shriners Hospital for Children says, hey, Bobby. Hey, everybody there. I'll read you one more. Melissa Anderson LaHue says, I'm grateful for the opportunity to watch Keith Urban with my daughter. She's special needs. She absolutely loves him. He's the only singer she'll listen to. We've never been able to get tickets to his concerts. Well, this is an awesome experience for me, and I hope it's awesome for you too. So thanks a lot for being here and for sharing that as well with us and with me. I'm looking at all the comments here. So glad you're doing that. Also want to talk for a second, because next Friday, I got a big fishing trip planned. I got all my Bass Pro gear, which I'm super excited about. But Bass Pro Shop is also doing something amazing here as well. So we need nature. We need to get outside. And Opry Live is super proud to partner with Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's to help encourage folks to get outside, right? The weather's better. Let's get outside. Bass Pro founder Johnny Morris is passionate not only about outside, but about families for sure. And he's a friend of mine too, and he's always asking me how I am. So he's passionate about this. So what's happening is, show how your family is getting back to nature. Post a photo to Facebook or Instagram and do the hashtag back to nature, and the hashtag sweeps. And every week they select someone to win an awesome prize. This week, listen to this, a brand new Ascend camping package, complete with a tent, sleeping bag, chairs, and backpacks. And so camp your heart away, all social distance style if it's in your heart. So that's fantastic. And to Bass Pro and Cabela, we are so grateful for your friendship and sponsorship and cooperation and everything that we could possibly be doing together. So thank you very much. So we want to say your family's getting back to nature, so let us know. The hashtags are right there. Well, here we are. In the next segment, a lot of you guys are asking how Kelsey and I and Morgan and I and even Keith got to know each other. So we'll go through that a little bit. If you're watching this on the social feed, just hit share, let your friends see it. Sometimes they'll, do a little repost. You're like, dang, I'm glad they did that. So you do that for them. This is my encouragement to you. Share this with your friends right now. So we're glad that you're here. Now, we're about to go to TV, so you're going to see me do this little awkward thing. Don't freak out. I know I'm still on camera, but we got to switch it up here. All right. Hey, welcome back. We're live from the Opry here in Nashville. I'm Bobby Bones. The weather is finally getting warmer, which is a good reason to take the advice from our friends at Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, who encourage everyone to get outside and get back to nature. Post a photo on Facebook or Instagram showing how you're getting back to nature. Use the hashtags Back to Nature and Sweeps, and someone will be selected to win an Ascend camping package with a tent, sleeping bags, chairs, and backpacks, all from Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Now, still a lot of great music to happen. 3 completely different artists, all totally amazing, all on the Opry stage. Keith Urban, Kelsey Ballerini, and Morgan Evans.
Oh, yeah. Hashtag back to nature. This is us back to nature right here on this stage tonight, and it feels really good. We want to say a collective congratulations to all the graduates, too. Yeah. And we have the blue color honoring y'all this weekend. This song is Blue Is Your Color. I can see you over there staring at your drink, watching that I sink all alone tonight. And chances are you're sitting here in this bar 'cause he ain't gonna treat you right. Well, it's probably not my place, but I'm gonna say it anyway, 'cause you look like you haven't felt the fire, had a little fun, hadn't had a smile in a little while, baby. Ooh, looks good on the sky, looks good on that neon buzzing on the wall, but darling, it don't match your eyes. And I'm telling you, need that guy. It's so black and white, he's stealing your thunder. Baby, blue ain't your color. I'm not trying to be another just pick you up kind of guy, trying to drink you up, trying to take you home. But I just don't understand how another man can take your son and turn it ice cold. Well, I've had enough to drink, and it's making me think that I just might tell you, if I were a painter, I wouldn't change you, I'd
just paint you bright, pretty baby. Looks good on the sky, good on that neon buzzing on the wall. Darling, it don't match your eyes. I'm telling you, you don't need that guy. No, no. So black and white, you're stealing your thunder. Baby blue ain't your color. Ain't your color, baby. Good on that neon buzzing on the wall. Darling, it don't match your eyes. I'm telling you, you don't need that guy. No, you don't, baby. It's so black and white. He's stealing your thunder. Baby blue ain't your color. Blue ain't your color. No, no, baby. Oh, come here, baby. Let me light up your world.
Thank you for playing some rhythm there, Morgan.
Oh, dude, of course. Of course.
Okay. What you got? What you got, Morgan?
Well, I want to echo everything that Kelsey and Keith have already said, but thank you to all the essential workers out there that have been keeping the world going and keeping us all safe as can be while we've been back at home, trying to make some more music and stay safe ourselves. This is my last song for tonight, and being on this stage, I feel like I should throw it back to maybe one of my heroes, and actually the first song I ever played, sitting on stage with an acoustic guitar by myself in public, and I feel like the world needs about as much extra light as it can get at the moment, and this song always does that for me, so I want to share this one for you. It's an old Glenn Campbell song. It's called Try a Little Kindness.
See your brother standing by the road with a heavy load from the seeds he sowed. And if you see your sister falling by the way, just stop and say, you're going the wrong way. You got to try a little kindness, show a little kindness. Shine your light for everyone to see. And if you try a little kindness, then you'll overlook the blindness of the narrow-minded people on the narrow-minded streets. Don't go walking around the down and out. Lend a helping hand instead of doubt, and the kindness that you show them every day help someone along their way. You got to try a little kindness, show a little kindness, shine your light for everyone to see. And if you try a little kindness, then you'll overlook the blindness of the narrow-minded people, the narrow-minded street. if you try a little kindness, show a little kindness, shine your light for everyone to see. Yeah, if you try a little kindness, then you'll overlook the blindness of a narrow-minded people, of a narrow-minded street.
We will be right. Tonight's Opry performance is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Let's get back to nature.
What a great night, huh? It's a fantastic night at the Opry. The circle is still unbroken. I'm just so happy to be with you here again on another Saturday night. So, and it's cool that, you know, my friends are up there. The questions that I get the most are, one, what is it like in an empty room? And I feel like we talked about that earlier. It's empty. You know, you come in and every single time you're like, wow, nobody here, and this place is massive. Always a little weird for the artist at first with the sound, too, to go, wow, this thing echoes a little bit. When there's nobody in here, it's like it's coming back on them. The second thing is people like to know my relationships with the artists, and some of them are stronger than others. Kelsey, for example, when Kelsey first started, before she had her first single, she toured with me, and we traveled all over basically the Southeast, driving in a car, and she would play guitar in the back seat. I was riding passenger, and we played everything from restaurants to, we played in Raleigh, North Carolina. Kelsey opened for me and we did a science center. We were really, it was really small, but look at her now. She's killing it. I'm so proud of her. And I met Morgan. It was a thing. It's great to see, and I'm glad that you're here. And I want to mention Verizon again. Tonight's Verizon Pay It Forward Live is our partner on live stream. And one way you can support your local small business is to go to verizon.com/payitforwardlive, and you can purchase gift cards that support small businesses in your area, wherever you are. So we can help them right now. And people say, what in Nashville is cool? Cinema Restaurant, by the way, is like an old movie theater, like an old movie place. If you come to Nashville, go to Cinema. I love when friends come to town, we go there for brunch, so it's fantastic. Jenny's Ice Cream, I would like to go there more than I do, but that's only because I got a girlfriend, and I'm trying to like stay fit because she's way prettier than I am. But Jenny's Ice Cream is fantastic too. So support the local small businesses in your area. That's the whole key to this. And again, you can go to verizon.com/payitforwardlive. And again, we're so appreciative to them for partnering with us. And we're so appreciative to you guys because without your feedback, even with the artists that we bring on, like you guys are basically running the show, and we wouldn't be able to do it without you. So be sure to, if you go to Circle, the Circle website as well, there's a whole poll, and you can see which of these guys you'll be. And I actually filled it all out, and I ended up being Keith Urban. I didn't tell him that yet, but I'm Keith Urban, basically, except far less talented and good-looking and smell a lot worse. But that's all. We're going to go back to the stage now. Kelsey Ballerini, Keith Urban, and Morgan Evans, the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville, Tennessee.
In addition to the frontline workers that Kelsey and Morgan have thanked tonight, and I thank you all too, all the healthcare workers, everybody on the front line, I also want to say a big thank you to all the drivers out there, truck drivers and van drivers and delivery people all over the place, all over the world that are doing an amazing job getting everything where it needs to get to. All medical supplies and food and all the things that we would normally take for granted. The fact that it is still arriving is not being done by magic, and you guys are out there doing the hard work, so we thank you. And we thank your families too, because that takes a lot of support on the home front, so thank you to all of you. I've got a brand new song out right now. I'm going to try it for you, bandless. If you know it at home, please join in. This is called God Whispered Your Name.
I was so cold and lost, and nothing seemed to ring true. I couldn't bear the cross for everything I'd been through. And each day I knew I needed change, but there was no way, no way. Then God whispered your name. That's when everything changed, and love came out of the rain. I talk about being saved.
ever did. I'm never gonna be the same when God whispered your name. Now I can see the sunshine for the first time in a while. Girl, it's like I've been baptized by the warmth of your smile. We'll call it fate or faith, or call it crazy. Either way, it's amazing, amazing grace. When God whispered your name, that's when everything changed. Love came out of the rain. Talk about being saved. Well, suddenly I want to live more than I ever did. I'm never gonna be the same when God whispered your name. It's just what I needed to hear, baby. Couldn't have been more loud and clear. When God whispered your name, and that's when everything changed. 'Cause love came out of the rain. Talk about being safe. Oh, suddenly I wanna live more than I ever did. I'm never gonna be the same when God whispered your name. Oh yeah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Ooh, hallelujah, baby. Oh yeah. You got me singing out. Oh, 'cause I can see the sunlight shining through your pretty eyes, baby. Woo! Like a man released, I feel I am. I was in a dark place till you came along, and you know that you brought the light and you brought the love and you changed me, baby. Yes, you did. You changed me, and everything changed for the better when you said my name. Yeah, I'm talking to you, baby girl. Oh yeah, you know I'm talking to you. 'Cause everything changed and everything had color again, and everything meant something to me again when God whispered your name. Kelsey Ballerini.
You're so good.
So good to be here.
You're just so good. I don't want to go. What? Oh man. This is my last song, and I always like to play a song specifically for the women that are watching or in the audience, but tonight that are watching. So this one is for my girls out there, and this is a song that it's my favorite song. I think it's the most important song that I've gotten to put out to radio, and it went platinum yesterday, which is. Yeah, it was a very highlight of my week, so I'm really excited to celebrate that on this stage tonight with you guys. So this is called Homecoming Queen.
Hey, homecoming queen, why do you lie when somebody's mean? Where do you hide? Do people assume you're always alright? Been so good at smiling most of your life. Look damn good in the dress, zipping up the mess, dancing with your best foot forward. Does it get hard to have to play the part? Nobody's feeling sorry for you. But what if I told you the world wouldn't end if you started showing what's under your skin? What if you let them all in on the lie? Even the homecoming queen cries. Hey, homecoming queen, how's things at home? Still walking on eggshells when that curtain's closed. Did your daddy teach you how to act tough? Or more like your mama, sweep it under the rug? Look damn good in the dress, zipping up the mess, dancing with your best foot forward. Did you want the crown, or does it weigh you down? Nobody's feeling sorry for you. But what if I told you the world wouldn't end if you started showing what's under your skin? What if you let them all in on the lie? Even the homecoming queen cries. Yeah, what if I told you the sky wouldn't fall if you lost your composure? Said to hell with it all. Not everything pretty sparkles and shines, and even the homecoming queen cries. Oh yeah, even the homecoming queen cries. Yeah, hey, homecoming queen, why do you lie when somebody's mean? Where do you hide? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Tonight's Opry performance is in association with Shriners Hospitals for Children.
You know, the most awkward thing is not clapping when they finish. I don't want to be the lone clap. I did that a couple weeks ago accidentally. Marty Stewart finished playing, and I was like, "Puh," and I hit once, and I was like, I probably shouldn't do that, because it's awkward to be the only one clapping. So glad you're watching. Appreciate you so much. And, you know, watch next week. We got a great show next week that we'll tell you about in just a few minutes, and all for, you know, veterans and essential workers. And so our goal is to be here for you. We've been able to do that so far. A lot of people write in and say, when is the Opry going to be back working normal? We don't know. But what we do know is that we will continue to make sure you get great music. We will continue to make sure the circle is unbroken. That's our goal for you. And you better believe as soon as these seats can be full again, they will be full again. So next Saturday night, same thing. Appreciate you guys. All right, so a couple things I want to mention. A special thanks to our friends at Dish for helping us reach even more people by bringing this Opry stage live into your home. Every Saturday night, Dish, Studio Channel 102. So be sure to check that out if you're on Dish. This thing is growing like a weed. We love it. Also, first responders and healthcare, you get a special offer. Go to dish.com. Everybody, you know, helping the people that are helping us. So if you're a first responder or healthcare, special offer, dish.com. So thanks to Dish for making this happen. And also, again, support small businesses with Verizon, local businesses here. So with Verizon, just go to verizon.com/payitforwardlive. You can buy gift cards to help out the small businesses in your area, which everybody's helping everybody. My head coach used to say, you know, put your head on a pedestal, on a swivel, and look side to side. And he was talking to me being a defensive back. But now it's like the same thing applies. Look around, see who you can help, because everybody needs some help doing something. Because I need help. You need help. So if we're all helping each other, it all seems to go by a little better. So look out for your fellow man out there. Let me say that immediately following this, Circle Sessions at Home, hosted by Dave Haywood from Lady Antebellum. And I'm going to tell you, Dave and his wife are super funny, so you're going to want to stay and watch that as well. But next Saturday night, it's going to be a great show. I'm going to tell you about it in 1 second when we go to TV. All right, we're going to do the good night here. I got to get straight. You can follow me on Instagram if you want, Mr. Bobby Bones. I'm over there. I'm going to get ready here and try not to mess this up on TV. Welcome back to Opry Live. Now, didn't I tell you this was going to be great? I told you. This is what country music is all about. Now, next week, we're going to do it all for the military and the essential workers. Craig Morgan, Kelly Pickler, Stephen Curtis Chapman, and me as we salute our heroes. I'm Bobby Bones. As we say goodbye, here is one more little treat. Special show from Keith Urban, Kelsey Ballerini, and Morgan Evans. Here we go.
All right. Thank you, Bobby. It's like playing at your house. This is the size of your house, so I feel very at home, man. We didn't expect to do this, but what the heck? Let's have a little fun with this one.
dawn, and it sure feels good to be playing some music on the opera stage tonight with platinum Kelsey Ballerina. I wanna love somebody like you.
Letting go of all my lonely yesterdays, forgiving myself for the mistakes I made. Now there's just one thing, only thing I want to do. I wanna love somebody like you. Wanna feel the sunshine shining down on me and you. You put your arms around me, let me know there's nothing in this world I can do.
I used to run in circles, going nowhere fast. Take a one step forward and a two steps back. Couldn't walk a straight line, even if I wanted to. But I wanna love somebody like you. Play a little something more. Here we go now, baby. Ooh, yeah, baby. Down. Where's Vince Gill when you need him? And I wanna feel the sunshine shining down behind you. When you put your arms around me, baby, there ain't nothing in this world I can do. Oh yeah. 'Cause it feels so good to be playing with you tonight, Morgan Evans. Little bit of guitar.
And right back at you, man.
Oh yeah. Sometimes it's hard for me to understand, but you're teaching me to be a better man. I don't want to take this life for granted like I used to do. I don't think I will ever take anything for granted again. I want to love somebody like you. Ready to love somebody like you. I wanna love somebody like you, yeah. Hey, I wanna love you, baby. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. You need like a 30-second song, right?
Too good.
How was your time here tonight, Kelsey? Did you have fun?
Yeah. Could do it all night.
All night?
All night.
Great. We're going to do the second show. These guys don't know that yet.
Yeah.
A couple of people just dropped.
You're trapped.
Yes, there's the thumbs up right there from a masked man. Morgan, did you have a good time?
Amazing time, man. Thanks for letting me sing that song with you, dude.
My pleasure.
I feel like I've been singing that since, I don't know.
Forever.
Since I started learning to play guitar, yeah.
No, I hear you.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's crazy. You threw me that guitar solo, but there was no way I was going to play your guitar solo in front of you. That was just not going to happen.
I was about to throw a verse over to Bill Cody over there. He's going to say, come on now, you can sing a verse, Bill. You know it. Come on. Well, I was thinking of what's a good song to finish off with. And I have had a good time tonight. I want to thank the Opry family here for keeping the lights on, keeping the circle moving. It means the world to us and to everybody out there watching and listening tonight. I think there's people all over the world tonight. Apparently there's a lot of people in Australia listening, Morgan, so
oh, hey.
Thank you for that.
Hey. Thank you.
But right now we're going to do, I'm going to wrap it up with a song called Wasted Time, because I think the irony is this is anything but wasted time. Playing music and being back in the saddle again feels so good. Thank you, Bobby Bones. Thank you. Bill Cody, thank you so much.
And the rain is coming down tonight. Smiling, looking at this photograph. I hear that song and I fly right back to when we had it made. Every Friday night when the sun went down, we'd be running them streets like we're on the town. But I just can't let that go. No, I just can't let that go. I wonder if you ever think about it like I do. 7 kids on a 2-lane road. We had the guns on the radio. After all this time, it still feels so good. I think about those summer nights, singing out the window on the back road. Sweet child of mine, sipping on the locos, sparkle light. Ain't it funny how the best days of my life was all that wasted time. All that wasted time. Out of nowhere, slipped away. And the road by the river hangs silently in the town that we knew ain't nothing like it used to be. I cannot explain. It's a two-color color from the picture frame, and the days got sold to the grid in the game. But I just can't let that go. No, I just can't let that go. I wonder if you ever think about it like I do. 7 kids on a 2-lane road. I have I gone on the radio. After all this time, it still feels so good. I think about those summer nights, singing out the window on the back road. Sweet child of mine, sipping on the locos, sparkle light. You know what I mean? It's funny how the best days of my life was all that wasted time. All that wasted time. We're swinging out on the line, living all that wasted time. Oh, so my dress was drying out on the hood of the car. Only music that we had was at the left speaker. We would live on every second of the time, and now we had nothing, but we had it all. When I think about those summer nights, singing out the window on the back roads, and your hand in mine, and we were going nowhere, but we were so alive. It's crazy how the best days of my life is all that wasted time. All that wasted time. We're swinging out on the line. Hey, yeah, living all that wasted time. Oh, oh, well, woo, 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 wasted time. Oh, wasted time. I hope you had a good time tonight on the Opry. Wasted time. Wasted time.
Hi, this is Tanya Tucker, and this is how we do it in the Nashville Loop.
How you doing, everybody? We good? You know, just a typical Friday night in Nashville. I feel like I'm playing in a fishbowl in here. Maybe they're in the fishbowl.
it is right there. We should do something old. We do something old? All right. All right, boys, let's go.